There's no place I'd rather be. We're gonna find out, big doggy. Where my dog's at? There's dogs in the house. I can't hear anything, man. Nice. I can hear you. I just can't hear that.
What is up? What's going on?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Thursday night with the HVAC Nights, where the pressure, it's always low. The static, it's always high. But these filters, they're always dirty.
There we go. What's up, everybody?
It's like it was meant to be. Shit. Cable management. It's atrocious.
You don't have it figured out
dude,
by now?
Y'all gotta understand, I do this shit in my garage, and I use my garage as a workspace. You know what I mean? So, like, whenever I'm done this, I take all this shit down because it's like a little cubicle area. And my kids, we have like a shit ton of like e-bikes, right? So we gotta pull those in. And this half over here is my gym. So, like, I gotta, have space, man.
You got an office?
That's why I'm
there?
always late. Yeah, it's not a real office,
We've been
That's what we're using.
We've been discussing getting an actual office over here.
You should. I thought you did. I thought you were in an office right now this whole time. Every time I watch.
No, I meant for the business.
Oh, like on property? Or
yeah,
you don't have a technical, like a geographical business? Okay, brick and mortar. You like use Pops' spot, right?
Yeah, and he built, which at the time I guess it made sense, but now they use it for storage. At the time it made sense because it was just family. It was like when my brother came on, it was just the three of us, and we could always be there. Yeah. He built an actual like little warehouse in the back corner of his lot, and that's where he tried to have everything, all the parts. We still keep like the refrigerant tanks there and everything. Like it's still a makeshift shop where the guys now have to go. The only thing is like where we work, he's like on the outskirt a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, you got to go there. And then I live even further out. So like there's no sense in me doing anything like over here. And
it's time to level up, bro.
Even on my side, like stuff that I keep in the garage because I can't carry. Even when I had the van. Even when I had the van, because people have been giving me crap for the truck. Like there are so many people with strong opinions.
You're so stupid for having a truck, bro.
Yeah,
you can't do it. But then
and I was like,
real quick, the inverse is the other way though. Like people who drive trucks are like, never have a service van, would never do it.
I let them argue on their own, because there's guys that are like, never go back to a van because obviously it's a little more comfortable in a parking lot, in different situations, tight traffic, all that. Like I get it. Yeah. And then there's people that are like, well, you can't carry everything. I'm like, if you paid attention or kind of looked at my van, I downsized a crap ton from like the last van.
Yeah.
I wasn't carrying a lot of stuff. And then when I moved to the truck, I realized I had stuff there that was just sitting there, never touched, like in a year, whatever it is. I'm like, I can downsize even further. So that's been kind of the process. But it's just funny because people are just arguing. They're like, oh, that's stupid. A lot of them were like, if my boss gave me a truck, I'd hand him the keys and quit. I'm like, well, I picked this.
Yeah. I would rock the shit out of a truck. You can get, bro. I mean, I got the Mini, right? And I had that thing stuffed to the gills. And then I was like, you know what? After my whole little debacle and my midlife crisis, and I took like all this shit out I really didn't need. I'm like, I could work out of a Geo, bro. Like
it also
literally.
It depends on what you do. Like with you don't typically need an extension ladder or any of that stuff, right? You keep a lot of what, like caps and motors mostly. Like, I mean,
I'll just make sure if there is an extension ladder. That's why I didn't put a ladder rack on it, so I did it. I would be like, George has to do the job, bro. I can't do it. Like that was one of my selling points. I'm like, no, it won't fit in the garage. You know what I mean?
So with me, people forget that I don't really do primarily AC. I do primarily refrigeration. So like
Right.
even the last couple of weeks, I've changed out like these reach-in cooler compressors. I changed out temp controls, sensors. Today I did a walk-in box control board, some drain issues. Like those are the calls that I'm typically running.
Yeah. And
Damn spam.
let's get a phone call right now.
A spam.
It's not spam. It's a service call, brother. It's after hours, man. You better pick up.
See, that's why I had
That's
a
why I
point
use
earlier.
the AI receptionist on Jobber because it
Yeah,
reads out.
I was gonna say there was something else that I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember right now.
Oh,
But
what I want
that
to
is
bring
one
up
of
is
the
those shills, those Jobber shills. What about those other shills out there? Yeah, if you guys are listening, Rick and Kurt, we heard you loud and clear. Okay, clip this, send it to them. Don't talk to me about shilling out, brother.
It's like that Camel City Mill debacle too.
Sorry, what'd you say? What happened?
Yeah, I'm wearing mine too. I was in the freezer today and I wore mine. They're dry right now.
The reason I'm late, I'm sorry, I was running a mile. I've been picking up running line. I'm trying to be healthy. So I was like, you know what? I had some time, ran a quick mile, haven't even showered, so this hat's stinky. But my feet, no cap. No cap are dry.
You did you record yourself running and for the Camel City Mill ad?
Oh, no, I should, but I did actually. I was going to post a story. I'm like, if I'm late to the show, this is why. And it would be like,
you wanna take this one? Are the Camel City Mill socks alpaca or what?
They got 70% bison merino wool, brother, sourced right here in America. No alpacas here. I mean, there might be I don't know, but it's merino wool, the best wool out there. But I do know they have the bison set in their 70%. So it's good stuff. Everybody knows. You know, that's like the thing. I watch other, like, not just Camel City ones, like other people who plug socks and are like, they got that merino wool. I'm like, it's
other brands or that one?
Oh no, there's plenty. There's like
I got hit up by a couple of them. I was like, you know what? Kind of locked in with Camel City.
I ain't leaving the mill, brother. Once a part of the mill.
Oh shit! Look at Tito. Oh my god, dude! Did you see the game? The finals are going on right now. Tito said he lost a lot of money.
It's all right. It's all right. Which one though? The Spurs should be up 3-1. They really should.
They're too young. They're in any.
They are. Yeah.
In any and every sport, anything in life, I think experience wins out.
Well, the Knicks ain't really got experience realistically.
No, but they've been.
I mean, they got close with Tibbs and all, of course, but the Spurs are a better team.
No, they are. That kid, Wemby, should be unstoppable, but he's a little bit childish.
You know what, though? I'm starting to think he's kind of dirty a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So if he would like just...
this little French boy...
man up, just play, because he's freaking like twice the size of everybody. Just lob it to him, or just he pull up threes. He should just be doing what Durant does.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, man.
But they were up. Did you watch the game by any chance?
Yeah. Yep.
They were
up 29.
I turned it off. I turned it off.
but my son woke me up because he's like rooting for the Spurs, and he was like, Dad. And he woke me up when it was 89-95. I'm like, nah, dude, they're gonna pull this out. He was like, and then he scored another basket. He's like, just turn it off. He was so mad, bro.
Oh, because he was going for the Spurs. So they were up by 29. It is, and I would feel so bad being one of those players right now because it is the largest comeback in history because they were down
Yeah.
29 and they won the game. So that's going to be one of
But you know
those
what?
that you talk
You
about.
know, a team has lost a 3-1 lead before. That
Uh,
was a rec. That also broke
yeah,
records. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So there's a chance.
The that was crazy though because they like you said they're really good, but I think they're too young. They weren't even supposed to make the playoffs, I think, or something like
Right
that.
now, they kind of just made their way in there.
So they're good. Yeah, Wemby needs to be like the Shaqs, the Hakeem's.
I think
If
I
you
don't.
could come up with a hook shot, unstoppable.
Nah, for some reason they just like outlawed that. Like nobody does a hook shot anymore. Like
Nobody has any game in the paint anymore.
no, dude. Well, he ain't strong. I mean, if he gets that build, if he gets that Giannis
Oh
build,
yeah, yeah, because Durant got away with it, but like this kid, if he puts any muscle on him, like that's
yeah.
what he needs.
I see this meme. It was like they say it was like AI Ant-Man and Kevin Durant going at it. You seen this?
No, I saw the one with Drake. He does a lot of
It was
commercials.
it was funny. Like Anthony Edwards went at like KD talking about his he's like been in the league 20 years, still built like a high school player or some shit. And he was
I
like
think
in
I
the
did.
gym working out.
I think I did hear that one.
Yo,
That's funny.
yo, that shit was hilarious. But
How about that World
um,
Cup?
yeah, I'm not watching it.
I saw your post
But
about the the
you
dude
see
with
that?
the freaking electrical tape jersey.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. I didn't even know that was happening. The World Cup's cool. I don't get into like football like that, but it is a really cool event when it starts to go down. I know Rhodes is going to Houston for a game.
Oh, he mentioned that probably on my stream that he was going to be in Texas or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
wherever. That's
Oh,
Houston,
that's
right?
6 hours away from me.
Make the trip, bro.
What's he going out there for?
For a World Cup game, yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone else on TikTok, another HVAC guy, that he was at a game, I think, too.
Hey,
I don't
answer this
follow.
one.
Oh,
Is
Malcolm?
it yeah, yeah.
HVAC Javi is asking how to get Malcolm's attention on social media. Just tag the shit out of him. I just recently talked to somebody. Apparently, it's not easy to get in with them. Just FYI. You're going to say something?
No, I don't know if the coffee shit's like spreading all over your like Instagram feed. It's either Javi or Javi, but it's like two V's and a Y. It's like a protein coffee.
No.
And I'm like, well, they call it Java, so is it Javi or is it Javi? You know what I mean? And I saw his name pop up. That's why I was like, what is it? But we ordered a bag, got duped into it. 10 grams of protein, 80 milligrams of caffeine, so I'll take it.
What is up, everybody? You got some people pouring in. Appreciate it.
Pouring. It was pouring here. That's what took me so long because I was waiting for the rain to get out the way so I could go run.
Are y'all having rain? Because the hurricane season just started.
Yeah, it's you know, been one of those things. Lights.
What's up, Garrett?
No. Get G Money's in the house. That's who's in the house right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go O's, baby.
We have been forecasted for rain, but it always misses us, so we haven't had any rain.
For sure.
It's just been hot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting some storms, man. So that's part of the
Remember
game, right?
Remember the Bad Boys?
What? Man. Who's that big white dude they had? What was his name? Like, just go to the paint. Lambeard was a dirty son of a bitch, dude. Yeah.
But it was
dirty.
It was different, but it was like I enjoyed it. I mean,
well, yeah. I mean, that's what it was though. Like oh, this is my spot. You're not going to come. Nowadays, these dudes are just getting dunked on and putting their dicks in their face, and everybody's like, ah! Like, nah, you try that shit then, dog. You going to lose the testicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's doing that shit. Shaq was, that's when everybody was like, you know what? He's too damn big. I'm just going to get out the way. You know?
Yeah, those were the good days. I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, I did too. It was I guess, like, I don't know who's the last, like, solid defender, like, in the paint like that. I mean, there's been good finesse guys, you know what I mean? But, like, just
yeah,
a
because
dog.
like didn't like I think Rudy Gobert won it several times in a row. I'm like,
Yeah, but he's like, he's like soft. It's weird. Like Birdman, you remember Birdman when he was with the
I think
Heat?
Wemby won it this
He did. He won
time.
it this year. Yeah, but he's good. They're good defenders, but they don't have that, like, you're scared
No,
of them,
they can't. No, they can't lock anybody down. Wemby probably got it because he gets like fucking 10 blocks a game.
bro. But when they go to the paint, they definitely, like, think twice. They're like going. They're like, nope, nope. We'll just take it back out to the top of the key and fucking pass it around and try and go baseline. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of
Yeah,
basketball,
it's like Jordan. He had to bulk up and just get tougher.
and deal with the Pistons. That's right. Different times, man. I was gonna say the reason we missed the show last week is my sons had playoff games
I was gonna
and
ask how'd it go.
won the shit, bro. What's up?
So are they
What's up?
still
We went
going, or
back
how does
out.
that work?
No, they won. So
Oh,
Thursday
that
was
was
a
it.
playoff game. Thursday was
Oh
playoffs,
yeah.
and then Saturday was the championship.
Oh shit. No. No shit.
Yeah, boys came out. They're younger kids. They ain't scoring a whole lot. I think we put up 16. My boy had 7, so I was like, all right, let's go.
What's a grade level?
4th. We played
Oh,
full
okay.
court 10-foot rims. So he banged a 3, bro. Not a banged a 3. It was a corner 3 money. I was like, and he was locked in. Like, so the truth is he got aged out, right? So he was with this group last year, this team, and my youngest son's on it. But the team we were playing had 2 10-year-olds on it, bro. And the team that since my son was tight with that team, they're like, yo, if they're gonna play these 10-year-olds, Lakin's coming back down. I'm like, bet, like, say less, bro. And because we played them the game before the playoffs started, and they had this one kid, he scored 16. Like, he was just driving on the kids, and we're like, nah, that's not fair. And so my son comes in, and the coach came and pulled me. He's like, you know what? No disrespect. I'm glad Lakin won. Y'all wouldn't have won without him. And I was like, look, I said it's really not fair. I'm like, you had these two, and they are supposed to be up the next group too. So that's the only reason we brought them in, because you were playing 2nd and 3rd graders with a 5th grader, 2 5th graders. You know what I mean? And they were big.
Yeah,
But
and well, I mean,
I don't mind the competition. Keep it
GG's,
fair,
it's
though.
like, yeah, it's like, what can you do?
know what I mean? So we just made it a little bit even.
It brought me back because I used to play basketball on different leagues and then like with school and stuff. So that was outside of school, right? Or
yeah, yep. I'm gonna put them in
so
a can. They're all into it right now.
so like I played, and I think it was like 5th or 6th grade, and I was basically the height that I am right now, like at that age. So I was like freakishly tall for that grade level.
Yeah.
And or maybe like a few inches shorter, but like almost this height. So and if you look at pictures, like I look like a high school kid with these like elementary kids. So they always questioned me, and I always had to show like a birth certificate, and I always had to prove it, and they were always like, no, they're cheating, this and that. Now, mind you, I don't know what it looks like now. Like my kid's into basketball, but we haven't done the whole team sports or anything yet. But back then, like, it's just a bunch of kids running up and down, don't know what the hell they're doing most of the time.
Yeah.
So we didn't take it super serious. And then we played. We did well though, and then we our coach put another team together, and then we went in and traveled, which was a mistake because where I'm at, everybody's my height. When we travel up north, those are the athletic kids, the taller kids. So we got wiped as soon as we started traveling, and yeah.
Nah, I get
and
it.
We played with the
like,
older kids too.
and I love that. Because my son had aged up, and he had just aged up right before the season started, so he technically could have played down because it just would have been. But I'm like, nah, dude, you got to put him up with the other kids, dude. You got to play with your. But the problem is, bro, it was a 10 to 12 group, but they had eighth graders playing. My son's in fourth, eighth graders, dog, playing
We had
against
the
them.
same issue
I'm like,
because we
I'm
we
like, who the
were sixth graders, and it was supposed to be like within a year or two or something, and there was freaking kids that were like
exactly?
2 years older or so.
So I coached 2 weeks ago because the coach was in. He was at a Spurs game, and I coached them in the first half. We played them, and we was down like 7-11. They was locked in, but then like their coach wasn't there, and like the person who runs the league wasn't really paying attention. They had like a 14-year-old coming in, bro, and I was like, nah, dog, like
No,
literally, and
yeah, I
they
remember.
out here acting like they're like champions, dude. I'm like,
I remember like the kids would just sub themselves in and kind of show
yeah, that's what they was doing, and I'm like,
whoever showed up would play. And
exactly.
no, that's better than us. We got wiped like 50, 60 to nothing or
Oh
something
no, they
like that.
ended up. It ended up being like 34-11, dude. I'm like, I was like, y'all are doing good, locked in, da da da. And
Yeah.
then again, like I said, they just started bringing in, and I was just like, this bullshit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
whatevs, whatevs.
Roads checking in while driving.
Still working. What are we doing, man? Oh, getting
So
after it. That's good.
Tito mentioned that he's back on Instagram a little bit. Yeah, we had
Whoa.
no,
What?
just watching, right?
Oh,
There's a lot of new influencers, and some of them are making. I know Jason on the job knows these guys too. So like I'm friends with a lot of them. Guys making tacos on the rooftop. Guys doing all sorts of crazy things, and it's like what a time to be alive to be a HVAC tech on social media.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
What's up? I think we did discuss this last time, but what's up with the Milwaukee recovery machine? He needs the lowdown.
Absolutely. I love it. I just want to put it through the paces, right? So,
It's gonna be difficult until you get like that perfect job.
like, yeah, dude, I'm like, all right, this shit says it has 8 pounds. Okay, here's the line set run. We should have like 8.5 pounds in here. It comes out with like 5 pounds. I'm like, what the fudge? You
Well,
know
that
what I
was your
mean?
problem
So,
there.
dude, but so within the first 5 minutes, it recovered 4.5 pounds. So I'm like, pretty damn good, right?
Yeah,
Residentially, you're gonna be seeing upwards to maybe 20 pounds, right? I think it would do it no problems, but I let it just keep running and running and running for 22 and a half minutes, and it would only drain 2 bars. So I'm like, all right, you could probably get 40 some minutes of runtime, you know? Okay, I keep seeing this guy or
yeah, I know.
goy,
I
whatever.
was gonna say, Jason, you need to fill us in. I don't know the H. Is it HVAC goy? I don't know the lore here.
Yeah, who is it? It just says HVAC Goya approved or some shit, right? Like I see it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not heavily involved on like the gram and shit. Like I know that's just like a big community and everybody like gets down.
Kinepix
But yeah,
ES.
beautiful set of pliers. Um,
You got them there. I just got
I
a
have
box
them.
myself. I haven't gone through it.
Love the ESs as well. I mean, it's just nice to be able to like get in there and pinch with the. It's got that hybrid plier tip. Ever since we went over this last time too, right?
Yeah,
First set of Knipex with some Cobras, dude, and I was like, ever since those, it was a
man.
game over for me.
Somebody so I did that. I had a video of me in the back of the truck just cutting a piece of thermostat wire because I was just gonna go in and out. But I was showing like the little pouch that I had because I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
kind of cool. That video took off, and everybody that
Okay.
was one of the ones that people were also kind of upset. I think I because I always try to caption my videos, right, and I feel like it always helps with the conversation or the comments. So I was like, POV, you switch from a van to a truck or whatever. So
Uh
that's
huh.
where all the arguments came in that I was talking about. half of them was that. The other half was like, do get some better cutters because that thing can't cut for shit. And I struggled. I had to cut it like 3 times for it to cut
What
through.
were you using?
The Coeets uh,
Oh,
flush cutter strippers.
bruh.
No,
No wonder.
it was a spare bag that I had that just had like random tools in it.
Yeah, everybody's like, idiot.
And I was like,
Can't even read.
these are not my normal pliers, guys. But
Yeah.
I did use the Knipex. Those always cut like butter because I was even doing. I had to replace a power cord the other day, and it's cut through those wires like nothing.
I saw that kid guy who does the H, and he was doing that green screen shit where it's like, "What's your tools say about you?" Right? It popped up on my feed, and he was like, "Oh, you only bought Knipex because," and I'm pretty sure he was trolling and being a douche about it. He's like,
Yeah.
"Knipex," you know? What I mean, I'm like, oh, "What a fag, dude! Like, just say it right. Like, rage baiting is
He's
annoying, right?"
very for field piece, and he's very for I think it's Klein maybe on the tool side.
For sure. Get down with some client too. But it's like he was like, "Oh, you only bought into the hype." I'm like, I mean, I didn't have any social
Well, once
media
you
until like
try them,
2020. Right. That's what I'm saying. He's
different
like, you
story.
bought into the hype in 2017. I'm like, I didn't have social media until 2022 at all, bro. I was like, and I was buying that shit. Like,
Oh yeah. So like people always, even in that video that I mentioned, they're like, you should try the Knipex and this and that. I'm like, I know Knipex.
I am Knipex, bro. Like,
My dad is he's a big Fluke
oh,
person too.
yeah.
So like
Yep.
Fluke and Knipex is like all he had.
For
So
sure.
we would always have the Cobras and I don't think he ever had the pliers wrenches. I think that's what's in that box that I just got. I need to give him some of the stuff that we got.
Nice.
But always Cobras, always like the cutters and stuff like that because that stuff is always really good. Anytime we misplaced them or whatever, like those were tools that we immediately had to replace because we couldn't be it without our Knipex tools there. So yeah,
Legit,
there's
bro.
certain tools that I used to get from them. I just never tried everything else. Now that I'm trying the wire strippers, and I like
Take.
different variations of it. I really like those little ones, the
Mm-hmm.
electrical installation ones, because they're
Mm-hmm.
not as many options on the wire gauge, but like it's
There's
a
only
needle
two.
nose.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
needle
it's great.
nose.
It's
It
slimmer.
cuts like butter, and it's super slim. So they're all you can't go wrong, honestly. So I'm getting more into it now. I'm trying out the tubing cutters too. So I'm trying to see
Mm-hmm.
if I like them or not.
Love them. I mean, those are my go-tos. You know what I mean? Facts.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah. Shout out to Mark. It's okay, man. Don't worry. You're not late. You're just on time, bro. We just got started.
Jason's double duties commenting on IG.
Whoa. Shout out. Yo, Jason is on the job, baby. Let's go. I got your stickers up there, bud.
Oh, I need to. I'm making like a little wall in
Yeah.
the
That's what
garage. I was gonna actually put them
Nice.
in the van, but then I ended up like switching out of
Not
it. But
having the van.
we'll do it in
But
the garage now.
that's why I got the plexiglass, bro. When I had the big van, that thing worked like a
Well, I
champ
was gonna
too.
do something that I could take with
Snake
me.
King. Yeah, that's why I
What?
got the plexiglass and I drilled it, and
Oh,
then I can
okay.
just take it van to van, or you can, I'll have to find it and I'll put it up there or something.
What's up, Logan? I know, like the guys that permanently put it on the divider.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the next guy's gonna have that.
Now, hold on, dude. Jeez,
The
this
next
kid.
guy will have to deal with it.
Let me run in here for what, big dog?
If it ain't Klein, it ain't mine.
It ain't mine. That's true. That's a line.
What's
Definitely
up,
gotta have
Charlie?
some line. Charles. Huh? Huh?
Refrigeration devil in the house. I know people were upset that we missed last week.
I apologize. That's on me. But you know what? Yo, we where to get
Family
that
time.
ring? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
Y'all
just did
busy?
too. So like, we've all been getting after it. So like, we'll run up to the park. The kids will play basketball while we run around, and then we just come back.
I wish we live a little too far out. We do have to make the trip to get to a park, but we
A
did find
park.
one that we liked. So
Oh, that's the best.
try to make
bro.
it a weekly thing.
Facts.
Uh,
For the past 2 weeks, no. Well, last week I
fact
had 18 calls. This week, 5 calls, bro.
fact advisors. Is it the weather or what's going on?
Dude, it's hot. I don't know. think the business is going to shit.
You plan or you got a backup plan B?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been,
Okay.
it's always there.
Who's going to the HVAC symposium?
Rhodes is pumped for this. Shout out. I mean, I'll try to
I
make
want to
it.
make
I'm gonna
it.
try to
I
make
want to
it.
make it one of these years.
Got to. The best time to do it. They usually try to line it up around AHR when it comes to Orlando. So
Because if
next,
not,
not
it's like
27,
yeah.
but 28. Yeah,
If not, it's
so
like the
close.
week after or before or something like that. And then
Yeah,
if it's like in Orlando, they try to do them back to back or something.
yeah, which ends up being like perfect. They ended up actually moving it from Kalos's property to like an actual little convention area or
Oh, okay.
center. Yeah, so it got big.
I'll make it eventually. I said I wasn't going to
Should.
go to Chicago, but I think we're going.
Oh yeah, Chicago's. I fudges with Chicago.
No, I love the city, but it's freaking cold at that time.
It is cold. What I forget. Yeah, that's the only dumb thing. Maybe they should have just. I don't know.
You got to start dancing for the customers. That's what it is.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa,
Those days are
desperation.
behind me, brother. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to put them behind me. That's
You
why I
got
had
to
to
have some
grow out my
dignity.
hair. Wait,
Um,
that's why I grow up. Yeah, you get it.
we've stayed busy with the refrigeration side. We are down a man. Technically,
Oh,
maybe
somebody
two.
get hurt? You
They
fire
moved up north.
somebody.
No, they moved up north.
Oh, what?
So,
Where's or when did this all go down?
a lot. Over the weekend.
Oh shit. Okay. How are
So,
y'all handling it? The workload, like, kind of.
he. The only downfall is he was more of a hot side tech, and we're
Mm,
gonna have to see how that goes because that's always busy all year round.
for sure.
But he, like, I don't want to bash the kid, but he was great.
Oh, go
He
ahead.
was
Just get after it, dude. Let's hear it.
great at building, uh,
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
great at building. What do you call it? MacGyvering stuff, and like, you
Yeah.
kind of tell him what to do, he'll do it. Like, great. He's the one that came from maintenance, so
Okay.
I think he just thought he thought he was up here, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Hey.
so he's still in training, still all that. He's just and I get it. Everybody has a different situation. Somebody that
For
was looking
sure.
for money, right? So I'm like, give it a little bit more time. We're working with you. We gave him a raise a few months in.
Yeah.
So like we were trying to be reasonable,
For sure.
but it doesn't always work out,
Nah, not at all, man. But you gave the old college try, Some people
Yeah,
feel that way.
he had been here
I
like
feel entitled.
6 months or so. So I'm like, give it a year, but he said if it didn't work out, he would try to come back. I'm like, well, I mean, if we fill in the spot, there's not much I can do, but
Yeah.
we'll talk.
Hey, best of luck. That's all we can say.
So, and then the reason I said we might be down two is like or do you want to go first?
No, you say you finish everything. I mean, you put it there, so finish your part two.
So, yeah, so like there was a kid that was supposed to come because we do have one helper, and he's been loving it. He's been doing good, and he had a buddy that was, I want to say he did some sort of HVAC like in high school, or they had some program or something, and he was
Right.
supposed to go to trade school, and then come work with us like at the same time. Unfortunately, he fell to that, he's like, my parents want me to go to college, so unfortunately we're not going to have that. So right now, actually tomorrow, we're interviewing a few people. So we were
Okay.
supposed to have another kid, already, and it didn't work out because now he's going to go to college. I think he got a scholarship too. And I was like, that's
Oh, I mean,
fine. He should have done, night school or something and then work with us. He would have got paid and had his tuition paid for. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
So,
for sure.
so we were banking on that. And I think he had to go to college, right? His parents, he lives with his parents. So they're like,
Yeah,
we want you to go. So he's going for, I think, something engineering, which is like the same path I went down. I'm like,
yeah, he gonna be one of
I,
them.
I was like,
Don't worry, brother, I'm an engineer.
I was like,
I just
I
didn't
kind
know
of
to
had,
check your capacitor.
I had to pivot from it. Maybe he would in the future, right? A year down the line, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I was like, man, you could have just made some money while you went to school. But I get it.
yeah. Damn it, what are we doing here? Hold on, God, you don't.
What's up,
Um,
HVAC Vin? But yeah, do you want
yo,
to answer
Big
the update?
Ben, the Diesel. Shout
Family.
out. Um, so same old shit. Shit's just the same shit show, right? Just here, riding the wave, baby, riding the wave, doing what needs to be done. Just got plans, kind of. It's just like just coasting, bro. Just coasting. Dude, don't worry, AB. It's okay.
I've toyed around with this idea of doing something, but I don't know.
I don't know if they'd be ready for that shit, dude. I'm just telling you guys.
We should
When
have.
me and Adrian get together, woo!
What we should have done, we were already there, is we should have
Mhm.
camped right outside the award show and done a
Which we
little,
did. Yeah, we'll
well,
do that shit
kind of,
again.
not kind of, but we didn't really
Not
do it
literally. Yeah.
seriously. Yeah, we should have. Crash a
We'll
party.
start our own show. We'll be the wedding
We should
crashers,
live
bro.
stream right outside. Welcome to
Oh
the
yeah.
HVAC nights, whatever.
All right, real quick. Has anyone been following the bricks and minifigs shit that's been going down?
The what?
Okay, the Lego set that's been stolen, like $200,000 worth of Legos. Okay, it's been
I
like
don't think
all
I
over
even
the place.
heard.
All right,
I don't think I heard of this one.
check it out. It's going haywire. All right, so the guy, anyways, long story. You got to check it out. But he did this like he changed. He made a business called "We Steal from Old People," but the logo is this other company called Bricks and Minifigs, but it says "We Steal from Old People," and it's just like a tagline. It's not the primary logo or some shit. But there's no way they can sue him for that because so we should do like it's the HVAC nights like live show, but we'll like call it the tactical awards. Like make a big sign that says tactical awards, put it like HVAC nights underneath of
The
it. That's like
it
totally
should
separate, you know.
it should say like the unofficial tactical award show or something.
Yeah, like something like we'll just name it that, bro, and be like all the sponsors will be on there, but like it's just a
Shout out to
backdrop. It's just a
Yeah, I was
logo. It
like
has nothing.
shout out to the people on the wall, but they have nothing to do with us.
Yeah, exactly. But there's like some loophole to that, dude. That shit would be kind of hilarious. See,
Very
it's going
invested in
down,
the
bro.
bricks and
And
minifigs. I've heard of
unfortunately,
this. I've actually heard of that, but I don't know the story.
dude was just trying to get $200,000 worth of Star Wars collectible stuff for this guy. He consigned it to a shop. The shop is a franchise. That franchise got semi shut down and taken over by corporate. Corporate took all the Legos, said, nope, there's no consignment here. So the guy's been trying to get it, couldn't get it. So this YouTuber's like, I'm coming in. And he did all these loophole things to try and get it back. And then he's trying to sue this company and crazy stuff. Like the police department, American Fork Police Department is like, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say, bro. It is like the Mormons, bro. Like it is corrupt as shit. Like, and he's got all this like footage and it's crazy, but yet he tried to serve them, and the guy's like, "I'm not taking that." Like the cop was like, "It's fake," and all this other bullshit. But they served him via email, and he was supposed to put out a part 3, and now he can't. And
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
the Mormons, bro, like American Fork Police Department, shady shit.
I'm not sure when this comment was made.
Yeah, always, minifigs, bro.
Um,
But yeah,
oh, this
that's
reminds
wild.
me. I always forget. We get comments on the YouTube sometimes. Uh, John Boy HVAC was saying, Jake, if you ever work a job on the St. John's River in the Geneva area, watch your back. They got some big swamp puppies that will walk right up on you.
Brother, I'm gonna be out there by is it where am I gonna be at? Deep, like not Christmas, Chiliota, Wedgefield, I think. I'm gonna be out there this weekend doing a job. Jeez.
And then somebody else, Walter, WWHVAC, because like Victor
Oh,
was
shout out.
talking about
Yeah.
the working out on that episode where we were like, we
I was
don't.
gonna say I saw his
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah, Walter was like, I am watching your podcast as I work out before work.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, I could see it, like, bro. Yeah, that was the whole thing. I just had to do it at, I don't know.
I'm still
You know what
figuring
I
it
mean?
out. I've been saying that for years now. Still figuring it out.
Yeah, like we'll get to it. I've been
Yeah.
consistent, like after I get home. Well, I've been getting home at like 2 every day, bro. It's like the work is not there, so I've
Oh,
just been hitting it, and I've had time. But I haven't worked on Aeon in years. Aeon.
we work on
You?
Aeon. I had over-engineered whole bunch of crap jammed into just like a small fast food chain. I don't know why they need it, but
We need it all.
and when I first went up to that roof, because it's only one location. When I first went up to that roof, I saw 3 units. Like they're all the same size. One is a damn makeup air unit, but it looks like an RTU or one of these oversized RTUs.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And each unit, from what I remember, is 13 tons.
Oh, Lord.
So they got
He's like,
2 13 tons in a small ass fast food
what?
place. Like super small. Like think Taco Bell or smaller.
What?
Because the places that
What?
I work at, so the chicken places I work at, they any of their new locations, which they open like 3 of them, one of them already freaking closed down. They opened too many.
Which
They
one?
used to be bigger dining areas, right? It was a pretty large, like almost
For
restaurant
sure.
size, but like in between. The new ones that they make, they're like smaller than McDonald's
They're
or
like,
Taco
hurry
Bell.
up and get out, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's
They
nowhere to
just got the
sit.
kiosks. It's literally, yeah.
If they got like 10 people in there, all the seats are taken. So imagine that, but they got 2 13-ton units on the roof for some
That's
reason.
wild. You got a good deal, man.
Um, Aeon is fairly easy once you get past the wires going everywhere. That just doing commercial, that used to freak me out. But once I kind of
Mm-hmm.
realized that, and then like wire, that's how I learned to wire trace. And I miss when we were a small business. Like it was just me and my dad. We had like
Mm-hmm.
a handful of customers at the most, and I could sit there all day and go through every
I
wire.
just,
Like nobody
yeah.
called me, nobody rushed me. They were like, "Yeah, figure it out, whatever." It's very different now, but I miss those times where I could actually sit down and learn, and that's how
Yeah.
I learned. Is just like ripping everything out, tracing everything out, bypassing boards. I mean, you can't really do that anymore, but you know.
Yeah. I remember when I first started, like the first time job I had gotten, it was with my dad, and they were putting those in this facility. And again, I did not take, I took it for granted working with my dad and doing those systems. It was like installing computer looking shit. He was doing, I wish I had paid attention because it was like the controls to it was, but I just would sit there on a bucket, and just dick around, like just in his little room. And he's like, it looked like he's just
Yeah.
staring at it the whole time. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, for sure. The wiring, like when you said that, it was definitely something.
Yeah, this one had some sort of thermostat. Like I didn't understand it, and I had issues getting into the program to it. Rip that bitch out, put in a simple thermostat, and it worked. So I'm like, that's all you need.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Right?
I was
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
I'm
what
gonna
are we doing,
simplify this for you.
dude? Yeah, yeah. I'm not into those commercial things yet. I should definitely get more into it. Shout
What's up,
out, Timmy.
Timothy and Spartan? Some new faces in the chat.
Sparta. Shout out. This is.
Timothy, I service a growth facility here in Pennsylvania.
Shout
What do
out
you
the
use?
PA.
What do you use to combat the mucus buildup in the RTU drain pans? Megan, if she's still in here. Seems every time I clean them and within a couple of weeks they are plugged up again. There was one place that I have like this, a drain issue, but it's because it's a pizza place. There's dough. There's also the crap in the air.
All that yeast and
Breading.
shit.
Yeah, and it's the kitchen AC that's directly above the make line where they make it,
Yeah.
and that thing runs 24/7. But I don't think they have a sensor. I don't like. I remember I suggested a lot of things and they didn't want to do any of it. So
Like we oh
that one
shit.
that one runs 24/7, and the drain always gets really nasty. I might put a damn. I thought about putting a damn UV light on that.
You know, I think I saw it on HVAC school. Brian order like, oh, put some copper in there. So I gave that a shot, dude,
I've
and
heard of that.
didn't work.
Okay,
Like,
this is actually what I wanted to put in, but like I said, they haven't given us the okay. Clear,
the green
uh,
pipe, yeah.
the clear PVC by Richter Seal, but the
So
green pipe is the one that I would love to try out, like at that
so it
location.
works. You should
I hear
try
it
it. Like,
works.
do they make?
I've heard it from them. Yeah,
So they make sticks of that shit and everything. What's the cost difference? I'm curious on that.
I forgot. I looked into it at one point and I forgot. But for places like that where you're having that consistent problem, because that place I would throw a bunch of tablets, I would use the spray for the drain. I did everything and it helped, but their maintenance, we had gotten them on a 6 month maintenance, and it was clogging up like in 3. Sounds like damn.
What?
So
Yeah, we've
been
had
trying
some
to
of those
figure it
issues,
out.
man.
Oh, that's a
Definitely.
whole different conversation there, Mike. Everything went to
That's
crap when they went to aluminum.
bro. So that's like the biggest freaking. We have this one customer. They don't get maintenance. It backs up once a year, right? And they're like, "Well, my old one never did this." Right? It's always the same. I'm like, I get it. Okay. And here in Florida, like our drain lines are different than most places, right? They go
Oh
through.
yeah,
They drop down into the
dude,
foundation, and they
that one that you pulled that just kept spitting out shit for like 5 minutes
yeah,
straight.
dude, all the time. But that's a run. That's like that goes down through the foundation, and from point A to point B is about 30 to 40 feet. So it's like a giant ass trap, and it's just sitting there and just permeating and building up. And the first thing I tell people is like, well, with the old one, you had the copper, right? The copper had some natural ionizing, inhibiting properties or whatever, and would break down the bacteria. Whereas this
Oh
aluminum
yeah.
shit, we get the zoogs, bro. We get that zooglia. So, I even tried
So
those little yellow pan strips, but
oh, I haven't tried those. Let me see if I can do this real quick.
I use the Viper pan spray,
Oh,
the
it's called
Assurity
clear.
tablets.
It's called clear drain. It comes in 3/4. Because
How long are the lengths? I'm
Rhodes
curious.
is asking.
10-foot lengths?
Yeah, 10 foot minimum. How do I don't know
That
where to
shit really
find.
works, huh? All right.
Well, they would know. They're the ones that deal with it a
Yeah,
lot.
I mean they're dealing with some high humid, some high quality humidity, brother.
So that this came across my mind because I had seen them talk about it for that location, but like since then, that was like, I don't know, 6 months, a year ago. They haven't given us as much work, so I'm kind of just like, if they call, they call. We'll see how it goes.
Like, you
But
know what? They're like
that would be my
the other
next.
company, it would always back up. So they called somebody else, then they're gonna still have the same issue. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, that's already happened. Like there, somebody else has already been
Oh,
there, and
it's
then
those people.
we go back. Yeah, it's the one I've had issues with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, dude, I don't know. The whole the whole chuck in the truck discussion that we always have, like, no,
His
like
name's not Chuck.
I deal with a lot of competition here, and
Yeah.
we went today because I think I ran a couple of calls, and then I went to go check on. There was like a roof leak. There was issues where the drain overfilled, and we were kind of helping out the guys there. But my
Okay.
dad was also at that location, and he's like, because our senior tech, they don't like to tell us when they call somebody else at like at our chicken customer, because they have been with us forever. So it's always like awkward when they do that.
Yeah.
So there's different reasons for it. There's always a new area manager. There's always like something from up higher up that wants somebody else, another bid, whatever it is. Something always happens, right? And today or before, our senior tech was like, hey, they accidentally were like, oh, or he would ask him like, what's up with that fryer? It's not like it's down. Like while I'm here, I'll work on it, whatever. And they're like, oh, the other company's already coming or are going to work on it. He's like, oh, really? But they never told him like who it was or what was going on. So like
Yeah.
my dad went out today because apparently whatever company that was has been working on it for a couple weeks. I don't know what. First of all, they took forever to get there. Then they were working on it for so long. They burnt up a lot of the stuff inside. Everything is bypassed. Everything is like bad now. So they're like, yeah, we're never going to do that again. I was like, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, well, when it comes to the price, da da da,
It just
that's
costs
crazy.
more at the end of the day. Like we
Yeah,
charge a little bit more. We have raised our prices. I mean, it has helped us with the gas right now, and then like
for
trying to
sure.
hire offset costs like that. But if you try to get somebody that's like, there's a reason they're $40 an hour, whatever it is, and we're
Yeah,
at 105 right now.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
just pay it once. We'll do it right versus
Yep.
having us come out after the fact.
And if we come out again, hey, something else happened.
Originally was made that green pipe, I think, for grocery stores.
Nice. That's good
Oh,
to know.
it is Felicia's birthday.
Yo, you know what time it is. All right, everybody in the chat, say it with me. 3, 2, happy birthday to you. Come on, Adrian.
So
Happy birthday to you. I'll let you finish it.
no, you have a beautiful voice. Happy birthday to my girlfriend, and she's always
Happy
supporting
birthday, Felicia.
the chat here. We're gonna get
Are
some
you
dinner
one? Are you two? Are you three?
after the show.
That's what the kids always do. Where you guys going?
Oh, we're gonna pick up some.
Carrabba's.
I don't know what the hell it's called. It's something she's been wanting. So I was like, yeah, we'll get it.
Let's
We'll
go.
go out this
Let's go.
weekend. I
Yeah.
always have long
Yeah.
days on Thursday because like I barely got home right before the show started,
Oh,
and I
really?
was like, yeah, we'll do
My,
the show and then we'll get dinner.
my Friday's going to be long, I have a feeling. It's like nothing all week, and then Friday's like, my AC's broken. I'm like,
For me, it was that damn the one that I showed. That one blew up too. The
ooh,
evaporator that was iced over. Because
ooh. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, but like I said, I always caption it, but that was a real, because I captioned it, when the customer's like, hey, come look at this real quick. Literally, I got the call to go out there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we'll see what it is, right? I had no clue of what it could be. And then I get there, and he's like, yeah, temperature's a little high and this and that. And he's like, did you see the ice? I'm like, I'm barely walking in. Like, what ice? The
Yeah,
whole
right.
freaking thing, the whole
Oh,
evaporator,
man.
both sides, the whole back, up the wall, and then like the
Yeah.
whole front where the blades are. I was like, yeah, you should have called this in sooner. Like,
Yeah.
this is not going to end well.
Like, I can't do anything. Well, I mean, I can. It's just
So
like,
apparently, because I'm getting a lot of comments on it. Apparently, people from overseas think it's really stupid because there's a board in the evaporator, right?
right?
Now they're coated. I get it, but the whole thing was frozen over, and I've seen that
Right.
before. And I always get scared when I see that. And this one did start acting up. I had to go replace the board. So all the guys that have been commenting from overseas they're like, is that a America thing? Is that a USA thing? Because we don't do any of that over here. And he's like, please. Some of them are like, please don't let that come over here. Like that's stupid. I'm like, I don't know. It's normal here.
Yeah, like what do we? Yeah, just like hanging on the side of a building, putting up a mini splitter, going up a wooden ladder, carrying a condenser. Yeah, that's not. You know what I mean? All,
Yeah,
all that shit. Like, bro, like it's okay, chill,
and that's the
chill,
one I
chill,
had, and I was
chill.
like, now they're coated, but for some, it had ice on it. It was dripping onto like some of the little
Oh, for
relays and some
sure.
of these other things that were in front, and it started sparking and it started like flickering. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to get you the board.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty
And then they act,
safe to say.
then they get all pissed at me, and I'm like, you're the one that waited this long.
You literally let the ice just build up, bro.
Yeah, and we've had those calls like that. It happens. I think this time it was a drain issue. I had to kind of redo the drain a little bit.
Just
I'm
like
like
refroze
any
over everything.
it just didn't drain out. It wasn't. I think they hit it and it wasn't pitched properly. It
Oh
kind of went the
man.
other way,
Yeah.
so I had to redo it a little bit because I was noticing when I was trying to thaw out the ice that the water wasn't going down. I was like, oh, okay,
No.
that's your issue. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, any little sign like you see a block of ice, like that shit ain't working. Like call it in.
Yeah. Please tell me. I just kept running it. I figured it would finally just stop.
I've heard that one too before. I hate that one. No, Mike, it was Econet, which is Russell, which is heat transfer group. Sensors always give out. Like I've had issues with those. I prefer Intelligent, but even that one, I've had to replace boards. Like there's no way around it.
Yeah. It is what it is.
But I've heard that one too. They're like, oh, I didn't want to call you earlier in case like it fixed
Fixed
itself.
itself. Like, yeah, well, you know what? Here we
I'm like,
are.
yeah, a trip here in the morning would have been way better than a trip here at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Facts, bro. And every time they go with that shit.
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable.
Reem. I think he's trying to say Reem. He's tried like five different times.
Damn it,
They also
Freon.
they do the Econet, I think.
They do. Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? um, yeah, because I was looking for the board. I had to overnight that thing.
Always got to read up on that literature.
At my company, we installed an intelligent freezer, and we can't get the thing running. Uh, you might want to look at the settings because I did it wrong the first time. If you're using most likely a regular condenser, then it is a non-communicating system, and just make sure everything else is kind of set in. Your obviously your refrigerant, what if it's a freezer, your what was the other one? Your superheat, that kind of stuff, and then it's just simply wired into power, honestly, because it works off of pressure controls.
Yeah. Simply, that's
But
it.
I made the mistake of not programming it right the first time. I called tech support, and they were super helpful.
Nice. They answered.
I've had good luck with their tech support on Heatcraft. The guy even
Love
like
it.
on one of them texted me. He's like, I'm on the phone right now, but if you explain to me, he's like, I can help you through text. I was like, okay, cool. Definitely helped out.
Oh, yeah, that's dope for sure.
So one of the good ones because Manitowoc and a few of those other ones can't stand
Man, I
them.
talk. I've had my heart fall, fail.
Oh yeah, there you go, Mike. And when it asks you if the condenser is wired, it's a no. That means like it's because if you put yes, it means like it's a communicating system, which I've never seen one, so I was just told to put no.
Valid. Good call. Just
Let's
grab
see.
that, put that one, lock it up.
Ewok made a video on how to do what?
Well, tell me.
He doesn't do refrigeration. That's all. That's the only reason I said anything.
Elaborate, Leon. Freon. My man. Beyond.
Trent. I hear good things about Trenton. I've only seen a handful, which is weird because I think they're in Texas, is what I understand, but we don't actually see them.
Check them out, man.
But we don't really see them here.
Pioneer.
Heatcraft is dominant here.
Change the game, son. Change the landscape, Adrian. Come on.
That makes way more sense, Freon.
That's the fucking goat, bro. You better watch your mouth. Speaking of goat, my kids love that movie. The Goat movie.
Which one?
It's like a basketball movie. The Steph Curry movie, kind of.
I don't think I've seen. No, I haven't seen.
It's cute. Check it out.
AB said he had good luck with residential with the copper pipe. We don't see that here because again, the ductboard, not my choice. The PVC piping, not my choice. But that's what we see here. Everybody always gives me like crap for it. I'm like, I don't install this.
Like, bro, this is just how it is. Like, shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Like, gosh. Yeah. Not a fan either, but it is what it is.
See. I don't know, Bloop. I've installed so many that I'm so comfortable with them. But anything electronic, I'm still not a fan of. Because then I can't tell you how many times now I've had to tell the customer, you need a board. This thing's not going to work until we get one. What's your issue?
What's your issue?
Gonna be some hands thrown at AHR with Leon. Oh shit. Thoughts? We got an Instagram comment. Thoughts on taking a maintenance position due to better pay, but also as an entry level tech. Can I get it'll look more professional on a resume. I deal with HVAC contractors doing repairs. Okay, let's just concentrate on the first part. Thoughts on taking a maintenance position due to better pay as an entry-level tech. I think that's the way to go, unless you go the route of like an installer helper.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, that's the route. I didn't go to maintenance. I went the installer route.
I feel like those are the two routes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, if you don't just go through the motions and kind of dive a little bit deeper into it, take some initiative, like, because a lot of the time no one's really going to show you the full capacity of things. Like, hey, just check this, check this, check this. Just get the measurements and dip out and do this, this, and this. You know what I mean? Just go through the motions.
And that's what I'm offering right now when we have guys that are applying. Like, I tell them, I mean, one of the first things, which is a complaint that the guy that left had, was like the dirty work. I'm like, it's what we do. I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's literally.
But yeah. I tell the guys that I talk to, because I get a lot of inquiries, so I'm trying to figure out if we can, or how many we can hire. But I tell them, I'm like,
God.
What?
No, I'll just keep going.
I just make them aware, like, you're probably going to be doing a hot side, and whatever comes up on my refrigeration HVAC, because we're not just looking for an HVAC tech, at least not at the moment. Like, I don't have that kind of.
We're looking for a family member. All right.
I don't have that kind of
we're building a culture
structure to have like you only do one thing. Like I'm gonna need you to
For
do
sure.
whatever is
Yep.
needed. And I tell them that, and I always try to tell them like it's actually to your benefit. Like if you can come in and you can do a little bit of both, and you can kind of get trained on both sides, and at least know the basics. Like if you ever leave or go to try to get another job, like hey, that looks good that you know how to do both. So I always try to tell them that. But I've been trying to tell the guys that got coming in. I'm like, you're gonna be you're gonna be a lot on maintenance. That's what we need right now.
Yeah.
And it'll help
Yeah.
because you, like you said, you can take your measurements, your temperatures. You can kind of check all these simple things, and they should be like normal operation type of deal. Like we do. I mean, I know you see it too because they'll call you out like, "Hey, I need a maintenance," and the whole thing is like not working. Like we
Fucked
get
up.
that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are gonna have those instances because I get pissed off because I used to do the maintenance
Yeah.
all by
They're trying
myself,
to avoid them. Yep.
and I'm just trying to like knock them out, and I'm like, what the hell? Like there's a compressor bad, there's a motor bad. Like you guys
Yeah.
knew something wasn't working.
Yep. All the time. Like we're gonna have to either come back or B charge you a service call and diagnostic fee.
Yeah,
Shout out.
would I would try to help them out in the beginning to maybe like if it took more time, obviously, yeah, you added to labor, but now it's like no, like if something's wrong, I need a whole other ticket. Like I'm gonna do the maintenance and then I'll deal with the whatever the service call would be.
Nice.
Rhodes just went straight into service.
Some because he's just the golden goose, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Megan, I think was saying you'll learn more on maintenance because like it's it should be working. So like if you know what it's supposed to do when it's not doing what it's supposed to do, you can figure that out better.
Yeah, I think the reason I would say kind of the opposite is like when you're doing the installation, right? You get those practices, but you're going to see the system at its peak from the jump. And a lot of times I know companies don't
Unless you get a
generally
defective unit.
right, but you don't always have like you might have a startup tech that comes in, but for me, when I did it, we were the ones that had to figure it out. So we'd go through and troubleshoot and get the thing running, and you know what I mean. And from there, you almost can translate that. And then again, like with maintenance, though, like what if he's going to a 15-year-old system that's got bad compression ratio or something, not really gonna know exactly where it should be. You're just guessing at what it. Obviously, it's going to come down to training, but I think that's a good route to get into. It'll be a little bit easier, I guess you
And
could say.
I've heard that on the install side because they're like, yeah, like if it's a smaller company or like you can't bring a service guy in, right? Like you got to figure out if shit goes wrong during the install, right? So that does come into play too. But the install side, because like I got a mix of both because I had to do everything. What I
Mm-hmm.
do like on the install side is you get to learn like more brazing and like running your line sets and
Yeah,
bending and swaging and all that kind of stuff. Like you get to hone those skills.
yeah. I, I was blessed at that first company. I like really where I really started taking like 2018 was like installs, and then when we were slow, we would get maintenances. So we had those and we would be the ones to go do the complementary maintenances on the new systems. You know what I mean? So it
Oh,
was
okay.
really it was a nice flow, and then you know to get to where I'm at, from my perspective, it worked out well.
Mark, I
Shout out to the
started.
pool guys, though.
They love our content. Is that the guy? Is that who I had up right now?
Yeah, you just had that before, Mark. Just
Local
wanna
pool guy. Love your content. Appreciate it.
let's go. Pool guys
Started
for
as a
love.
maintenance and helped the install. When I did not have maintenance jobs my first 6 months, and then moved to service tech after 6 months.
That's a good one too. Like if you're the maintenance guy, then you can see the install side of it too.
And that's what I want to do because like we're gonna talk to some kids out of trade school tomorrow.
Ooh,
Like
let's
just
go.
ride along and learn stuff, and just kind of get a little bit of service, get a little bit of maintenance. Eventually, leave them on maintenance to do that, um, and then ride with the senior tech to do hot side, like all that into what we're trying to do with that. Maintenance is how I learned. Taking apart units, clean, test basics. Will also teach you how not to install the equipment. I think I'm an okay tech and co in my own company. No, they're great. So there's there's different kinds of technicians out there, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Megan, I consider someone who will kind of take their time and go through it, right? Like those are the good techs, because there are techs, which is why we're kind of iffy on getting like some older guys. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're
for
setting
one,
their
they're
ways,
gonna
man.
they're gonna demand a ridiculous amount, but they're
Been
hard
doing it for
to. It's hard to
30
change their.
years
It's hard to change their habits if they've
for
been taught
sure.
a bad way or whatever. Or it's
And
like
I think that's the
what?
problem with a lot of these. Like, you know what I mean? There's not enough guys and gals teaching. Like, again, we've gone back to this conversation, right? Our community here that, we all associate with is way different than what the workforce is. The workforce is, I feel like, 90% shit. You know what I mean? And there's just that small group of folks that we all communicate with or interact with that, like, dude, they do that shit top notch. They do it right. And that's who I would love to train me or have someone to train some, whereas like the average
Yeah.
guy going to a company for the most part isn't going to always get that experience unless you start to self invest in yourself to watch, Craig and HVAC
Yes.
school, you other guys, what I mean, who have these
Not me.
educational. I gotta throw it in there because you're the co-host, bro. Watch me, No, don't watch me. But like Craig and HVAC school, Ty, those guys are really listening to Ted, not Ted, fucking, Tim. You know
No,
what I mean?
Ted's up there.
Ted is
Um.
actually great. He can, but and then be like, okay, when someone's
So
training, you'd be like, well, I watched this guy do this, and this is how he did it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Mike's like I try to teach the younger guys. The key word is try. I saw a stark contrast with our two. I guess I would call them junior techs. And the one that stayed, we all try to talk to the other kid like before he moved.
Yeah.
Um, I was like, give me time. You'll get there, this and that. I think he is because he's a little bit older. He's not older than me, but he's not a kid. So I think
Right.
he needed the quick buck, needed the whatever it was that he was chasing. But the one that stayed was telling him like, or not telling him, but like we had a meeting, and he's like, yeah, I try to watch YouTube, look up manuals. I try to do all this and invest in myself.
Mm.
And he's like, I trust that it'll work out. I'm like, yeah, we've given you guys raises based on performance and all that kind of stuff. But there are some guys, like the other one, that was a little hard headed to taking criticism, especially,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to be like what I've always talked with my podcast guests on the other show is like, are you coachable? Because like I relate to sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you coachable? Right? Because we had one that is, and we had one that was a little hard headed and very different.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a big key difference, man. Is like, and as like an owner or someone in those positions, like when you're looking at Tech A, Tech B, like who are you willing to invest your
Yeah,
investment
yeah.
into?
Nothing is given. Like nothing's ever given. That's a problem.
Exactly, and it's like, all right, well, I see this guy. He's really trying. He may not be, whatever, but you know what? He's going to just show more initiative, you know, if push comes to shove.
And then me and my dad are like, we have
That's
to give these
valid.
guys feedback and criticism. Like there's no way around it. Like I feel like the bad guy sometimes, but like if you do something wrong, then I gotta correct it. Or like there was a couple that I didn't lose my cool. I kept it to myself. Like there were certain things where I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, but you know, it's part of like this whole thing that we're going through right now, like
For
hiring and
sure.
dealing with this. And Megan here says you can't teach someone to give a shit. That's a real problem, and that's how I
Mm-hmm.
felt in this situation. I'm like, dude, come on, like we're trying to help you out.
Yeah, for sure.
Cannot fill a cup that's already full. What I'm trying to say is keep your mind open to learn new things. I will mention because it even
For sure.
happens to me. I forgot who I heard talking about this. I want to say it was maybe it was on Pat's show the other night or last
Mm-hmm.
night because he had a kid on there, and you get criticism in the comments because we put our work out for everybody, and you feel like shit when you notice, hey, I did do something wrong, right? And
Yeah.
for me, that happened last week because I did that ECM motor and I took off the other side to get to the set screw and this and that. And I had a comment from Mario, and I already told him this on Sunday because he popped in on my live stream, and I was like, you know what? I learned something because he told me to take a look inside. That there's like a little inner ring that I missed. If you take that inner ring off, everything comes out, like
Boom.
the wheel and everything. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like shit, but I know for next time.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So even
But
I learned
literally,
something because I that went over my head when I was like looking at it, and
there's gotta be a better way to
I did
this.
two back to back,
Yeah.
two of these back to back, the same way, the hard way. And I was like, Mario, I wish you had said something, sooner, but here we are.
Yeah. For sure.
Can't teach work ethic and integrity. Biggest problem I see is people who want large amounts of money above the market usually have Oh, I don't want to get into that, but yes, have problems managing money.
Yeah.
Let's see.
More money. More money. More.
Giving a shit is half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Look, just because I own this company or partly own or I'm the owner's son, I did not make shit when I started. I did not make shit my first half of my career. So, and I'm still not rich. You got to manage your money too.
For sure, man.
Yeah, you got to service or crossover with install and service.
So true. But like, we would have the service guys come in, kind of show you a little bit of way they would prefer it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So you could, like, oh, okay, that makes sense because the way we were doing it was a certain way. It's like, hey, look, you was running it this way. I can't get this. You know what I mean? So it's like, and once you start to do service, and then you like maybe do a little bit of install, you're like, I'm gonna switch this shit up because if I ever have to work on this unit, man, I
yeah,
had
yeah.
went
That's
to
always
a
a
job the other day.
thing.
They ran the copper right up the middle of the damn in front of the evaporator door, bro.
Yeah,
Instead of
I've
like
seen
one or
that.
the other. I'm like,
I've
what the
seen
hell are
some.
you doing?
I've seen that a lot because there's people like, look at what the shit that I have to service. Like either they're gonna do a pull and clean or a coil change or
Yeah,
like
bro. It's like right in front, or they'll put like if it's a horizontal, dude, they'll throw the all thread right up against it, and like if it's like suspended, and you're just like, who's the
come on,
genius? You know,
come on, man.
it's,
Uh,
come on, man.
so and then I also look at myself when like in this situation with the guy that left. I was like, man, I
Mm-hmm.
need to really take the time to take myself out a little bit to do more of the training, like we talked about. Like,
For
is there
sure.
somebody there to train them? But like he did really
Saves a
well
lot.
on his
Mm-hmm.
own. But there was one instance where I went to go help him on a walk-in box, and he looked like a deer in headlights. I was like, okay, I need to be, helping them out a little bit more. So that's what I'm trying to do
Mm-hmm.
too. And eventually, I would love to have like a. I've always talked about like an apprentice program, but like maybe like a summer thing. They come in, help us out with labor, cheap
Yeah, that's
labor, just to
nice.
kind of teach them. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll have something in place. Like by the end of the
do a
summer,
little apprenticeship.
you'll learn how to use a meter, your gauges, and maybe like some basic checks. So That's kind of been
Yeah.
on my mind too, because I get a lot of kids that are asking if we're hiring you. I'm like, I wish I could just hire all of you.
Throw you in. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's what's really cool is like what they're doing. Is it the grit, foundation or
Yeah,
academy?
Grit
Yeah,
Foundation.
that's cool. Yeah, that shit's cool, man.
That is very cool because that is like with yeah, all ages, like kids, like
Yeah, hands on,
getting
and
them
I'm like,
into it
man,
and
yep.
showing them what trades are. Like that's cool stuff. Let's see. No, Jason, not free labor.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, like, it's an
Minimum
apprenticeship.
wage. Minimum wage here is still like $7 or something.
It's not bad.
Huh?
What? So that's
So
not bad.
I don't know what it is everywhere else, but like, and that was the other thing, right?
I'm just
Like,
being
because I've,
sarcastic.
oh yeah, no, I mean it's horrible, but I've talked to like Felicia about it, and she's like, no, I have kids, like, because she teaches, and all that, and they have jobs that are minimum wage, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
we in the trades try to offer twice that at least. So,
Right.
I'm a little taken aback sometimes when they want $30 to $40, and I'm like,
Dude, off the
you're not there
rip.
yet.
Yep.
You can
Oh, I
make
know
that,
it.
but you're not there yet.
Big time.
All right, I think we got to most of the chat. Anything else
Get
you
them
want
all,
to
man.
end on? I
The
think
old
so.
chatty Cathy's. All right. Well, I just want to say, it was a great show. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, man. Just remember, check your static, check your pressures, and check your filters. Until the next time, be safe.
Appreciate everybody for. No, you got it. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna hit the outro, and we'll see you guys hopefully next week.
Later, y'all. Okay. Oh, it was right on cue. Got to get a nice little outro 1 gallon. Got the intro, got to have the outro. Yeah, we never did. We're just like, appreciate y'all. And we just make fun of gills. Yeah. Remember, everybody, you got someone to make it home to.